Hi! Ha! You've caught me. I'm in my bike gear, my winter bike gear, and I'm just about to go on a bike ride. You've probably heard about mammals, middle-aged men in Lycra. Well, the other day, someone said to me, you should be called a vomit. A vomit, I said. Yes, they said. A very old man in tights. Well, I know my wife doesn't like the look of me in my Lycra, but there's a very good reason why I wear it. And in fact, that can be my story number... Oh dear, I've run out of fingers. So, hi, I'm Mike Sears, and this is my story number 11. In 1974, I was at high school, and the last thing that I thought about was bicycles. No, along with all the other boys who were getting their driver's licenses, all we could think about was motor cars. One boy called Shaw, his parents had bought him a Holden Torana for his birthday. They must have been rich. And one thing was for sure, all of us guys, we were envious of Shaw. Well, except for one guy named Seggy. Seggy wasn't at all envious because all he was interested in was bicycles. Now let me take this off. Now Seggy was an unusual kind of guy. When we were all wearing flared jeans because that was the fashion, Seggy was wearing shorts because he said, I don't want flares to get caught in my bike chain. And when we were wearing thick, cool belts, Seggy wore braces. Oh, because he said that the thick belts just restricted him on the bike. One afternoon, after school, Shaw was driving his Torana out of the school car park. He looked over and he saw Seggy. He wound down his window, leaned on the side, and he said, Hey, Seggy, want a drag? Seggy looked at him and said, Yeah, sure, I'll give you a drag. And so they both lined up on Forest Road at Bexley, heading towards Hurstville. They counted to 3. 1, 2, 3, and then they were off. Of course, Shaw opened up his car, vroom, and off he went. Of course, he looked in the back in the rear vision mirror and he thought, ha! Sure enough, Seggy was just a little dot in the distance. But then he started to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And all of a sudden, Seggy passed him. He couldn't believe it. Shaw couldn't believe it. So he thought, man, that guy is fast. So he put it down another gear. He overtook Seggy, and as he went past, he gave him the finger. Hey! And looked in the rear vision mirror. Thank goodness, Seggy was just a little dot in the distance. But then he got bigger, and he got bigger. And he flew right past him. Shaw couldn't believe it. Man, that guy's going fast. So he knocked it down, top speed. He was going about 100 kilometres an hour along Forest Road. And sure enough, he passed Seggy again. He looked in the rear vision mirror. Surely he can't come back, he thought. But that little dot in the distance got bigger and bigger and bigger. And Seggy flew by him again. Oh no, he just couldn't believe it. So Shaw pulled over and parked. And he looked, and the little dot that was in the distance turned around and came back Seggy was coming back. Shroom! He went right past him again. And then he turned around. Foom! Past him again. Sure thought, this guy is really rubbing it in. And he did it again. Foom! And then foom! And again. Foom! And then finally, Seggy walked up to Shaw's window of his car. And he said, "Oh, mate, I'm glad you stopped. Oh, I got my braces caught in your door handle." So that's why I wear Lycra. I don't want to get anything caught in anybody's door handle. Anyway, I better go on that bike ride now. Good to see you. Catch you up with you later. I wonder if I'll be able to go as fast as Seggy.